A question here for New York Governor Kathy Hochul. How exactly is taking down the statue of Robert Livingston, which she's planning to do? Currently, there's a statue of Robert Livingston at the U.S. Capitol Statutory Hall. How is replacing that with the statue of Harriet Tubman going to stop poverty, crime, racism, sexism, homophobia, the migrant crisis in New York City, New York State? It ain't going to do any of that. It ain't going to change that one iota. But just to prove how woke she is, Governor Hochul is going to replace this statue at Statutory Hall with a statue of Harriet Tubman. Now, I'm all for statues of Harriet Tubman. Don't get me wrong here. But it's not going to stop there. According to the Politico, she's also planning to put up another statue in the city of Binghamton. $400,000. $400,000 to put up the statue in Binghamton. Or is it Binghamton? Binghamton. Binghamton. Say it with me, everybody. Binghamton. Binghamton. Now I'm starting to sound like Bernie Sanders. Oh, did you just see that one? Bernie Sanders got up during this interview with Jonathan Karl, ABC, this weekend. This is ABC this week. So at any rate, welcome back to the channel, Culture Confederacy here. It's Sunday night. Yo, Culture Confederates. But this is just crazy to me. Taking down these statues, or the Confederate battle flag, you name it, or even statues of George Washington or Thomas Jefferson, isn't going to change the past. The past is the past. But somehow in her pea-brain mind, Governor Hochul thinks this. Now, according to the Politico here, the effort is being backed by New York State Assembly and the State Senate. And Robert Livingston, by the way, he was one of the committee of 5 that drafted the U.S. not the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, along with Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Roger Sherman. And he was nicknamed the Chancellor for his 25 years of service in the legal profession, holding high legal office. And he was very influential in the Louisiana Purchase. He was ambassador to France for Thomas Jefferson. But she wants to take down his statue because he owned more than a dozen slaves. Well, hell, in that case, she'd do the same thing with George Washington or Thomas Jefferson. Or how about all of these tycoons in the 19th century that built all these factories, used child labor? Why don't we take down their names? Because back in the 19th century, you didn't have a whole lot of child labor laws. You didn't have OSHA then. So you had children that were being exploited, child labor, getting injured in these factories. Go look it up, you lefties. Look it up if you don't believe me. By the way, I'm independent, just in case you didn't know that. Now, this follows a similar trend in North Carolina, which replaced a statue of the segregationist Charles Brantley Aycock with evangelist Billy Graham. Now, I went to a Billy Graham crusade in Tampa several years ago. That was awesome. It was totally awesome. Traffic was backed up for at least 2 hours. It was insane, absolutely insane. And that stadium was packed. It was packed. Now, Governor Hochul loves Harriet Tubman. She's had this lifelong fascination with Harriet Tubman. And again, I'm not against putting up a statue of Harriet Tubman. But how exactly is this going to stop racism, sexism, homophobia, the migrant crisis, crime and poverty in New York City or New York State? Zilch, zero, nada. But in 2024, she spoke with a group of elementary school students praising Harriet Tubman, who, by the way, supported John Brown. She supported John Brown's violent efforts, no knock on Harriet Tubman, but his violent approach to solving the slavery crisis in the late 1850s, early 1860s. Now, since 2003, it says here that 17 statues have been removed from Statutory Hall, mainly having to deal with the Confederacy, or those who supported the Confederacy. And Dems in the U.S. U.S. House rather, have twice passed bills before, I think within the last decade, taking down these sculptures. But she's also going to spend $400,000 in the city of Binghamton to put up another statue of Harriet Tubman, when that $400,000 could go to, I don't know, helping minority families or the rate of crime and poverty in New York City. I'm just saying, Governor Hochul, I'm just saying. So I thought I'd share this with you. Quick video for Sunday night. Governor Kathy Hochul, in order to be more woke, be the wokest, have the wokest statue ever, is planning to put up a statue or replace the statue of Robert Livingston in U.S. Capitol Statutory Hall with a statue of Harriet Tubman. Can we give a round of applause to Governor Hochul? Way to go, Governor Hochul. Woo! Woo! You go, girl. You go. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. You can follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Follow me at X, Culture Confederacy, at Culture Confed1 on X. Now you can find me at Substack. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a great Sunday night. Take care.